breaking up. Look at that, everybody. We've been in a cloud for the last 3 hours. There's actual blue sky right over here. Reminds me of being in wow, those smells. Like if you could smell right now. Because it rained pretty good all night. So it's kind of that moist dirt smell. Well, hello, thank you. Thank you for that. We're not gonna go too far, but we're gonna put this on you just in case. Yeah. Hold on. I gotta put your bell on too. But yeah, we're not gonna go too far. We were going to, oh geez. I was gonna try and get there early today, run a marathon before I work, but I woke up and I was just tired and I was like, no, not gonna do it. So we'll try and jump in tomorrow. Okay, put this on. It's a little chilly. That wind is chilly. And it's so humid out. But it still feels warmer than what we've been dealing with, so. The pocket's not open, is it? No, that's good. And I went and signed up for Javelina because it is the third, I think it's the 30th anniversary of that race, and it also falls on Halloween. So I'm like, hell yeah. Some of the other races I want to do next year, I can't because they conflict with guaranteed times I'm going to be working. This will actually be better for her since I'll be working tonight starting at 4. Because if we would have got there early and then I ran the marathon, like I could take her out for a couple hours. Change camera views here. That's weird. The clouds broke up like right when I hit the live button, the clouds all broke up. So, I mean, you can still see a little bit of the remnants of it. Look at that, just blue sky. I've been in the cloud for the last 3 hours, so that's why I put it in the title, the stream title. And now it's all of a sudden just decided, oh, let's just break up, open up. There's a remnants of an old, that's like metal fence. Like, what the heck? Why is there like a metal fence right there? I don't make any sense. Well, I got a little bit of hiccups because I ate a handful of Fritos before we started. I got all the stuff I needed to get done yesterday except for the exam. I just could not get myself to doing it, so hopefully I can take the exam and it'll count now that we're after December. I guess we'll find out. Should wear my gloves. Hands are cold. That looks cool. Sun is shining through right there. And I wouldn't normally buy Fritos, but after we dumped my toilet yesterday, which I'm gonna have to remember that spot because that was a good place. Anyways, in order to buy water, I needed to break a frickin' 20 because the machine wouldn't take 20s. So I had to run inside the gas station and buy something to break the 20. And I wandered around and I was like, I'm really jumping out at me. And then I saw I thought the only flavor twist they had was like the barbecue ones for Fritos, but then I saw they had the queso and I was like, oh, that sounds good. I bought a bag of queso Fritos and they're almost gone already. That's why I don't buy them. I don't usually buy anything like that. I think we're gonna, I don't know how far we're gonna go. I don't even know what we want to do, really. We should probably go that way, because if I go that way, there's not really a good turnaround point, and she will want to keep going that way. And then, oh, there's that big freaking quartz vein right there. I've always wondered where it was at up there. Where the hell? That's new from the last time we were out here. Somebody dumping crap. I don't get people that do that. It's like most of the time you can just go to either a landfill or a garbage transfer site pay like your $5 or whatever that they make you pay. You probably spend more in gas to drive it out here and dump it than if you would have just taken and gone to a transfer site and paid the money. Anyways, if I would have, like, she would have been just going nuts today if we're gonna do this. So we'll, and then, like I said, my alarm went off at 6 because, no, we're gonna go this way. Nari, we're going this way. Like, she would not have been fun to be around. And then when I'm done at midnight tonight, I would not have got any sleep. So now she should be okay. She'll get some energy out, and then the drive, even though it's less than an hour to get to the sports complex, after I get done working, just because she'll be, for at least the first couple hours, she'll just be looking out the window, wondering when I'm coming back. I just looked over here on the horizon and I was like, what? Where'd that vehicle come from? Somebody else is out here? And then I realized, oh, that's yours, dumbass. But, so I start doing host commentating at 4 with my buddy, Greggy, which, dude's awesome. Spent a lot of time at Javelina with him and other races as well. Tucson Marathon, I know we were there. So it'd be fun to do some commentating with him. He's a really good coach too, so if anybody's looking for coaching and you don't like my vibe, check him out. But yeah, we're gonna be doing about 8 hours together. That dude is freaking, he's already done probably 20 hours this week, and just today he's got another, like, I want to say 12 hours planned. Whew. But so she won't like being in the van. Once it gets dark though, she should sleep, or at least, nap, I guess. My feet are soaking wet from all the grass on the side of the trail here. My right foot is completely drenched. But I've already signed up for one race, because January, like today, one of the races I wanted to do, which is Javelina, just because it is I think it's the 30th anniversary, or maybe the 20th anniversary, I don't know. It's something monumental. And then it's also on actual Halloween versus like the weekend before, like a few days before, or a few days after. So I've never really been interested in it, but knowing that fact, I was like, oh, I gotta do it. And that can be a very expensive race. So, and it was for me to sign up for everything. Like, I have no idea if I'm gonna have a crew. I did get a tent, and then I will, which means I need to buy a pop-up tent anyways for jackpot coming up. But I'll share it with somebody. I have no problem doing that. Like, chances are I probably didn't need to pay the whatever it is, $114 or whatever, to be able to have a crew tent on the course or in the at headquarters. Like, say one of my friends is doing it and they already have theirs, I could probably get a refund, and that way somebody else will have an opportunity. Whew. But I guarantee I won't be on the freaking, I'm just gonna be grabbing stuff, something like that, bro, something like that, I don't know. Just to grab some new bottles or whatever. The pin spot is more just for if I have a crew. No, leave the cow alone. All right. She's been really good about cows, so I wasn't worried about going this way. There's a lot of cows out. I don't know if you saw the cow right there. She didn't notice it till she was already past it. Then all of a sudden she stopped. Cow's looking at us like, what the hell are you guys doing out here? But yeah, the tent is more just if I have a crew, so they have a spot to hang out at and enjoy the festivities, because you're probably talking 5 hours per loop for me, maybe a little faster than that, but like a first lap will probably be pretty fast, maybe sub 4 hours even. But as you get later in the day, I will be going slower. But see, I have a couple people I'd like to reach out to and see if they want to do anything. I was actually thinking about even reaching out to some of my old crew people and see if they're racing it, and then we can, if they haven't signed up yet, just share a tent. But we'll see. I mean, there's like the two people that are going to be crewing a jackpot. I think one of them would definitely be down for the party vibes and all that. But we'll see. And then I'll have my van there, so, and I have a camping spot for it, so even, you know, my crew can go out there and take a nap. Like, I can't crew out of it because it'd be too far away, because it's a, oh geez, the parking area for that is probably at least half a mile, if not a little bit more. But I'm excited. My biggest paychecks for the year, so I can't do them. Like, I'd love to do Don't Fence Me In, but that is conflicts with Cocodona. So I guess maybe, I don't know how much I'll be doing stuff there, but I might see if I can maybe jump into the Flagstaff Crest race maybe down there. Wet cow poop from all the rain right on the trail. I really want to do freaking Mammoth Trail Fest. Or, no, I want to do Montana Meltdown, but it's the same weekend as Mammoth Trail Fest. I can't do it because that's a big paycheck for me. In fact, that whole that's like a week and a half of paycheck for me. Now I could probably skip Mammoth and show up for the rest of it, but Mammoth Trail Fest is a vibe. Guessing we will be doing it. Like, there's no guessing about it. We will definitely be. They changed the timing for Lake Sonoma. It's now in the fall. It'll be like a fall. I don't know what they call it. Sonoma Fall Fest or something like that. And so I know 100% we will be doing the ice cream there. I think that's in November. April is more wide open now, so I might be able to do what is it called? Expedition 12K. It's an awesome event in April. It's at the Lewis and Clark Cavern State Park in Montana. Whew, that's a fun race. See about doing that. Okay, we're gonna keep going down the road here, down this way. No, we're not going that way. We're over here. There you go. Somebody's been driving down here today already. What the heck? That's weird. Nobody drives down this road. That's weird that there's quite a bit of traffic actually. They got mud tires on too. Those ain't your run-of-the-mill all-terrains. Those are actual mud tires. So I'd love to do that race. I haven't looked and seen. I have to look and see when Hard Rock and High Lonesome are. Because High Lonesome is always a question whether we're going to do it or not. I know there's an argument last year over prices to do the live stream, so who knows? But I want to do. It's more about the Hard Rock dates more than anything, and then figure out when Silverton runs are. Because, for one, I definitely want to do the Kendall Mountain Run. Wow, this is sloppy. I think somebody was driving on it. But I'd also like this year maybe try and do the marathon. Probably not the 50K. But who knows? I mean, for me, a 50K is a 50K anymore. Even if I'm not trained, I can go out. Just based on my base fitness, I can go and run a 50K. And I don't plan on, I'm not like, this next year, there is nothing competitive about my races. It's all about just having fun. So, like the 50K, it's almost like the rut. You know, if you want to have the best experience of the whole course, do the, whatever it is, the 26K or 30K, whatever it is. Because the 50K just has, well, let's put it this way, the 26K or whatever it is, 28K, I don't remember what it is the 50K course without all the bad stuff. So you get the best of the 50K course just by doing a shorter race. And that's kind of how the Silverton race is. It's like the shorter one, the marathon, is the best part of the 50K course. But I don't know, we'll see. I was looking at my results on Ultra Sign Up, and it is kind of funny that the only two DNFs, I guess is what I'm trying to say, on there is this jackpot race I'm doing in February. So this is like my third year doing it. I'm finishing that damn thing. But I was looking at like at last year at Mammoth Trail Fest, I jumped into the 10K, which is super competitive, really. Like, you don't have your people that are running like Golden Trail and stuff. The elites aren't there, but you got to remember that their support staff, whether it's the brands or their crew or any of that, are all usually elites themselves, and they jump into the 10K. But I finished 16th. Like, I did not think I did that good. Like, I pushed myself. I mean, I was in pretty good shape, not fast shape though. That's the difference. I wasn't in speed shape, I was in endurance shape, because that was the week before my Mammoth 200 race. So for me to do that well, I didn't know that's how well I did, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I mean, your top two people was the Swedish pros from Craft, and by pros, I'd say more like ex-pros. They were the brand people, but still, elite athletes, I guess we can say, from Craft. And then third, fourth, and fifth was from the Mountain Outpost team. And then there was me at 16th, and then another Mountain Outpost guy at probably 25th or so. But I mean, you're talking, for me to finish that high out of what was there, like, oh wow, this road is way more eroded than it used to be, probably from all the rains from a few weeks ago, or well, a month and a half ago or so. What was I saying? Oh, like, you're talking like 1,000 people in that race. So to finish that high, I was proud of that. For not doing any speed for a long time. Would you rather hitch for one day or get tickled for an hour? Itch for one day. Probably itch. I mean, I already itch for a day. I have eczema, so I wish I was more outdoorsy. It's easy to be outdoorsy. Just gotta do it. It's kind of crazy how coming down here from where we were, you know, yesterday at that high altitude, coming down here, which is not like super high altitude where we were at, but and then coming down here and I'm like, I feel like Superman. Oh, I think we're gonna be in the cloud again. It's already right here. You're bad ticklish. Some people are. I'm not like super ticklish. Whew. I do have, if you get me in the right moment, I am ticklish. Like I have my ticklish spots, I guess. I'm not like super ticklish. I see a lot of cows over on this side. Like there's some right down there. Your feet are the most ticklish. Yeah, I don't have ticklish feet at all. For me, it's more like my certain spot on my sides, but not like the normal spot. Like, you know, when you try and tickle people. My tattoo artist found it when he was doing my full side piece. When he hit that with the freaking tattoo gun, I was like, he all of a sudden just saw me tense up and he's like, oh, does that hurt? And I'm like, no, it's hitting like a tickle spot. You have only certain places, yeah. It's like spot on each side. That's it, really. I guess we'll go up to there, to the top of over there. I was just going to turn around now, but we'll go to the top of the ridge right there, which is only like an extra quarter mile, but we'll turn around. Did you tickle, Ben? Like I said, I have eczema, so for me, like, I live with itchy all day. Or most days. Sometimes it's worse than other days, but that I'm used to dealing with. That's crazy. Somebody was driving out here. Like, where are you going? It dead ends. And it's a very specific dead end. So you came out here to run the single track portion of the Black Canyon Trail. It's like, why would you come out here? I'm always confused too, because you can drive out here, but at the road way back there, there's a sign that says no motorized vehicles. But I know you can drive out here. And then you got spots like this where you can tell people have been camping. That's the whole reason why I've never camped over on this side, is because there's the sign over there that's like, you know, no driving, which always confused me because you can't drive on this road like you're allowed to. Traumatic. See, my trauma is from my brothers, like doing the classic, because I had two older brothers and they would sit on you and then grab your arms and make you punch yourself in the face, and then they'd be like, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself, stop hitting yourself. You know, they were like, my youngest of my two older brothers was 5 years older than me, so it's not like I could really do anything about it. But I got him back because as I got a little bit older, like by the time I was I guess a sophomore in high school, I was bigger than both of them, so, and more muscle and everything. Okay, this is super muddy. I should have just turned around because I can't run on this. Guess I could try, but oh, yeah, it's hard to run. You have an extra 5 pounds of mud on your shoes. 5 pounds per foot, not even like total. And the fact that we're going uphill, it is tough. Maybe whoever drove out here is a rancher or something who owns all these cows, because there is a little cow tank up here. So maybe he's just checking on it, making sure they had water or something. You do get a few people out here that drive all the way over here to hit the trail too. We should be almost to the gate. It looks like, oh, you got a nice rock in the middle, but even stepping on that is like, the dirt is so soft that you're just pushing the rock down into the ground, coming up with the mud. Come on now. Because I run? No, I've never had ticklish feet. If anything, because I run, I think I have more sensitive feet. Like, I cannot walk barefoot on, like this. I wouldn't be able to walk barefoot. Like, the little rocks would just hurt so bad. But I guess I've been like that my whole life too. All my friends would be running around on a freaking gravel road with no barefoot. I'm like, how do you do that? That's gotta hurt. I don't want to keep going. The gate is right over there. My superpower, if you look on my Instagram, they even did a feature piece on me. They collabed with me. It's got, I don't know, 12,000 views or something like that, where they talked about my superpower. My superpower is being able to fall asleep at the drop of a hat, which does really good when you're doing, 200-mile plus races, and you just need to, you're starting to get tired, so you just need to get a freaking trail nap in, because a lot of people, they try and take a trail nap and they can't sleep. Like, they lay down and then they can't sleep. Me, I'm like, I gotta lay down anywhere, fall asleep, and then like get up. And usually for me, like a trail nap, like 7 minutes, and I'm good. Ooh, this is so muddy. And then I feel like every now and then the big freaking clod of mud falls off of my shoe, and then my knee goes flying up, damn near hitting me in the chin, because all of a sudden I'm so much lighter. freaking mud. I was hoping if we were on the single track back that other way, then it wouldn't be muddy, because that's like kind of a sandy pea gravel type of trail. Try and run that marathon tomorrow morning if I'm able to get in. Unless I can find somebody to watch my dog, then to check on her, then I'll do the 6 hour instead of the marathon, the 42K. See if I can. I just have to turn around, because I kind of wanted to try and get to the gate, which I think is, I can see the gate. Or is that the gate? No, that's not the gate. Is that the gate? I don't think that's the gate. Maybe it is. Hoping to get to 3 miles or 5K, turn around and knock this out into a 10K, but this is super muddy and not fun to run on. And my calf muscles finally been feeling a little bit better since we haven't been running in the mud. To get there around 2. Or no, I wanted to leave here by 2. We're good. It's not even 11. We're fine. If I leave here by 2, I'll get there about 3, and that'll give me an hour to get things set up before I jump behind the desk. I need to get caught up on the athletes that are still in the race and how everything else is going. all that kind of stuff. I need to do some preparation. That is the gate. Okay, I think the gate was all the way over there. That is definitely it. Little campsite right here. This one even has like a metal fire pit that somebody made. No, we're not going through the gate, that's for sure. We're not going to quite make a... Because I'd still have to go another 1/10 of a mile just to get to 3 miles. Oh, look at the heart. Look at the heart, everybody. And they made their own fire right there. Hi, girl. How you doing? We're just gonna look over, peer over into the abyss over here. I don't know why. There we go. So my gimbal is effed up all of a sudden. I don't know why. It does not want to be used as a gimbal, I guess. Let's see if I can fix this. See, now it's on me because it is not wanting to do how it's supposed to do. Who would you wish the itching and or tickling on as a prank? Probably Nathan Returns. We're going back, sweet girl. She wants to keep going. We're gonna go back. Yeah, we're not gonna go through the gate because once I get over on the other side of that little hill right there, I lose service until you get to the top of the plateau over on the other side, which you can't even see. Way up over there. Not you. Well, you're the one that brought it up though, so I think you're the one that deserves it. Jeez. Oh. Okay, now we gotta climb this muddy mess. The only way I was able to run it a little bit is because it was downhill. She's having fun. It's all that matters. We'll get back and she'll have freaking 3 or 4 of these freaking prickly pear cactus needles stuck in her face. She's an idiot. Boy, I got chilled out here with this cloud moving in on us again. less muddy, sloppy stuff. You can see the vehicle tracks, how much mud he was kicking up. So that tells you how muddy it is. It's a little bit better if we stay on the grassy parts, I guess. Grass. Woo! Well, here in a week and a half, I got my first race, even though it's more just a training run. Just a speed workout is all I'm treating it as, but hopefully it won't be like the last one that I wasn't able to get to because of my alternator breaking up my van, but also I was like, I was on the verge of withdrawing it from racing it anyways when I found out that it was a point to point, and so instead of leaving her in the van for 3 hours, it would be closer to 5 hours. I thought it was a loop. Now my next race is a loop as far as I understand. So as long as we're able to park in the park, then we'll be good. But again, if we have to park and they get shuttled in or something, then that's not gonna work. Unless I can find daycare for her. That I have to show up so early, it usually means dropping her off for an overnight. Heavy, and now I'm freaking launching rocks as they stick to the bottom of my shoes. It was really crazy last night. I was, when it started to come down pretty good, you get all the freaking OHV traffic that goes down the road, down at the bottom of the valley over here, going to Crown King. And then they come back, and it was like just downpour. And none of those OHVs are enclosed, they're like open. So I was like, that would suck. Kind of funny, the race course that we're on right now. Like in the race previews and people talking about the race course and stuff, everybody mentions how it's like the first 20 miles are fast, like downhill and fast. And it's like, first off, your first, like, pretty much your first 7 miles are uphill. And then you got about 5 downhill, and then you got 3 uphill again, and then the rest of it is downhill. But it's like, yeah, not fast and downhill for most people. Because, like, even this section is uphill. We're going up to the top of that, and then yeah, you have a little bit of downhill to the road crossing, which is where the first aid station is, but it's mostly just flat. Now this isn't like, if you're a pro or an elite athlete, then this uphill is not going to slow you down too much. But if you're like a mid-packer, back of the pack, you're probably walking most of it. Definitely that other part over there. Just back there, we were climbing from the road. Coming from the start line. Once you hit the single track there, it is a climb. Bypass road over there. Actually, this ain't too bad. A little sticky, but hello, Raccoon. I did not run the marathon this morning, but I'm going to try and jump in for it tomorrow morning, since they do one every day. After getting everything done that I needed to get done yesterday, and then making my way over here and all that, I woke up this morning and I was just like, between all the rain, because it was raining pretty good, and then I did not sleep very well last night, so I was just so tired. So when my alarm went off, because it's about an hour from here, a little less, I would have had to drive. So I woke up at 6, get over there by 7, get signed up. Race starts at 9. I was like, I got plenty of time. But yeah, I woke up and I was like, nope, ain't having it. So I actually slept for another hour and a half. I was so tired. Which is fine. We'll do it tomorrow. Speed session number 2. Right on. It's like freaking opening up here. The clouds, there's blue sky right there. Now it doesn't look that way in this other direction. Why is my gimbal being all goofy? Like, it's just cloud covered and everything that direction, which is going towards where the race is. So I look at the race, or that place where I'm going to be at. and it looks like it's not gonna really rain a whole lot for the rest of the day. And then tomorrow is going to be like awesome weather, so temperature starting out in the 40s. By the time I get done, it'll probably be high 50s, low 60s. So I couldn't ask for better temperature if we're going to raise. If I would have ran, it would have been like temperature wise it's not bad, but it would have been in a torrential downpour. Ran last night, sidewalks are slippery. Oh, that's the worst. This is weird, but I tried running a tempo run in those type of conditions one time, and I slipped and I didn't go down, but the whole act of like, you know, throwing my arms about trying to catch myself to not lose my balance, I actually injured my freaking rotator cuff in my shoulder. It's like I didn't even fall. I just threw my arm to make it, you know, so I didn't fall. I was upright the whole time. And even now, I can still feel it every now and then. Although it does better if I you know, do stuff like push-ups or whatever. Definitely helps my shoulder. That's the main reason why I do push-ups for followers now. Just to keep making sure I do something to keep that shoulder moving. Oh, let's see if we can run to the top of this hill. I don't know if I'll make it or not. We'll try. It's not muddy, so we can usually run on this. Butthead. Hello, Butthead! She's still having fun. Whoo, there's that wind. Oh, are we gonna get back before it starts to rain? I see rain right there. Mini frostbite from running. Oh, damn. Oh, gosh dang. That's one thing I have to worry about the most. And so both of my sets of mittens, that's why I have to wear mittens if the temperature gets below like 30 degrees. Otherwise my hands just don't stay warm enough. And both pairs of mittens I have, my lightweight and my heavyweight, are both windproof. Like waterproof, windproof, just for that reason. And one of my pairs, you can even, it has like the little zipper pouch to put hand warmers inside, which is really nice. What is that? Whole campsite here. Somebody leave a peach? I thought it was a ball. It's a tomato. Somebody left their tomato. That's not a level spot though. You'd have to have some heck of some levelers for that. North Face gloves also, yeah. This is not really like goopy muddy, but it's slippery, that's for sure. Like I'm walking and my feet are slipping every step. Can't wait to get back to that single track. Oh yeah, it's starting to sprinkle. It's not good. I have to get in the stream and pack my gimbal up if it gets too bad. Okay, my phone is okay, I'm not worried about it. Gimbal's already on its last legs. I don't need to completely ruin it. Mud. We came through the other time. This mud is funny here. Uphill to the road crossing. Oh man. Just windy and slippery today. Maybe when it's warmer. That's one thing I'm excited about for this, doing this marathon, because the conditions are very race specific for my next big race. It's like 90% concrete, which is comparable to my other race, although it's more, I guess my other race is more asphalt. It does have a little bit of concrete, but most of it's asphalt. And then it's flat-ish. I mean, there's one place I know on this race course that has a little bit of a hill on it. Uphill and muddy, yeah. And then, but other than that, like, it'll be a good training run for me to do this marathon. I'm excited about that. And then if I stay there, thinking about staying an extra day, maybe do some more commentating. Oh geez, I need to plug my phone in. Oh, it's gonna die on me. Hurry up! Did I catch it? Yep, I caught it. Good. All of a sudden, I noticed my screen got dark. I was down to 1% battery. And I was thinking about just like maybe staying an extra night down there, because they have a big camping area in the big ass parking lot. Like, this is the, I don't know, the spring training, huge ass like spring training sports complex for a couple different baseball teams, like pro baseball teams, like I think the Mariners and someone else, I think. But they have a big parking lot where I could, park for the night, and then, I could run the sidewalks around there the next morning and get a good run in as well. I mean, it wouldn't be that, like maybe like 3 or 4 miles is all the next day after running the marathon. Enough to, loosen the legs up a bit. Now I gotta figure out where we're gonna go for a week. Oh, jeez. I'd like to go back up where we were just at, because it would be like a cool location where I can run roads, but this batch coming in right now. I mean, it's going to be probably 4 days before it dries up again, where I can run on them roads. So I don't know. I don't really have the gas to. I better hurry up. She's waiting at the road. People come flying over from this other direction. Like, she could have just gone across and I would have been fine. But no, she has to stop right on the roadway. Ooh. Sleep is okay. Did wake up at midnight to register for the marathon in November. Oh yeah, definitely. 140 versus 280. Hell yeah. I this morning, first thing, signed up for Javelina because it's a big anniversary year, and it actually falls on Halloween this year. And like, I've never really been interested, drawn to run that race, but because of those two facts, I'm like, oh hell yeah, it's going to be a freaking vibe, just a big old party in the desert. So I signed up, and it's very expensive. Like just the registration fee alone was $550, and then you add in like a crew tent place and like a campsite for me to park my van, all that kind of stuff, and I think I ended up paying like $720 or something like that. But even like if I pay tomorrow morning, if they make me pay for this marathon, which I really don't think they're going to. They know me and everything, so I don't think they're probably just gonna let me hop in. It's like you said, it's 100 and I don't know, like 100 and something, 130, 140 bucks. And for this one, as far as cops, you're not having to pay fees to shut down intersections or roads or whatever, and like all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty cheap, which is the reason, that's the reason why it's 140 bucks or whatever. I think next year though, I'm gonna try and do the last man standing competition at this race. Because it sounds fun, and that's the only other type of race really that I haven't done, like format, I guess, I haven't done. Registration, shoes, mainly food, yeah, it's expensive. Like for tomorrow, if I end up running that marathon, since I'm not like, you know, trying to race and get a good time, especially now that someone yesterday lowered the mark for first place, and now you have to run a sub 308, and there is nothing in me that has that type of speed in me. I don't even think I could do that pace for a 5K right now. Yeah, you go through them pretty fast, yeah. And I have a few of those. That's why tomorrow, since I'm not racing, I'm just gonna mostly rely on whatever they have at at the aid station. I don't care what it is, because I'm not going to be trying to go super fast or anything. So we will just save all my nutrition for some of my other races, and mainly the jackpot. Well, jackpots could be different though. Like, as you get further along, I really have to start doing more unorthodox type of nutrition. Like, give me a freaking croissant, you know, something like that. Cheese quesadilla. What are you looking at? Oh, I think she's looking for that cow. Oh, he's up there now. He's up there. Oh. 310, still dedicated.